You're right, my people. Please watch the video to the end and see how His Excellency Captain Iran Traore launched Operation Reclaim the Villages. And he said he's going to launch that operation to protect his people in the villages. Now, terrorism in Burkina Faso is now coming to an end. He definitely said he is not going to leave his country for terrorists to be terrorizing people's life like the other countries. That whatever he will do to protect the people's life, he will do. And he further said the operation that he is going to launch is not going to be like the people alone is going to be going. He will be part. Hear the amazing thing that he personally will be part of the operation to be moving all the villages all around except the people life. That every life is matter with him in this country. Watch the video with yourself.
Today we are here to share this moment with brothers in arms and encourage them to move forward in this struggle. Encouraging them implies that they must find courage within themselves to be able to continue.
What happens when a nation rises not with words, but with boots on the ground? When an army doesn't invade another land, but returns to reclaim its own? In Burkina Faso, the battle is not for conquest, it's for liberation. This is not the story of a distant war.
Don't forget,
it's the story of a people taking back what is rightfully theirs, village by village, life by life, breath by breath.
God bless you.
Across the dusty roads and abandoned fields of northern and eastern Burkina Faso, something remarkable is unfolding. Not in the headlines of global newspapers, not with applause from the West, but with quiet determination, guided by the hands of patriots who have had enough of watching their homeland be torn apart by terror. It's called Operation Reclaim the Villages, but it's more than a military campaign. It is a national resurrection, a grassroots uprising, a promise that the people of Burkina Faso will not let fear, chaos, or foreign-funded terrorism define their future. For years now, terrorist groups, armed, trained, and well-financed, have infested parts of rural Burkina Faso. They've turned peaceful villages into ghost towns. They've chased away farmers, murdered elders, kidnapped girls, and torched schools. In places where drumbeats and laughter once filled the air, silence took over. Not the silence of peace, but the silence of fear. That silence is being broken. Under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina armed forces have launched a powerful operation to reclaim every inch of land that belongs to the people. Not a land stolen by foreign invaders, but hijacked by a terror machine that thrives on division, destruction, and despair. Now the people are fighting back, and not with foreign boots, but with the feet of their own sons and daughters. This is not a war waged by outsiders. It is a movement led by the very people who were displaced. Farmers, teachers, mechanics, students. Many have joined the fight under the banner of the Volunteers for the Defense of the Homeland, VDP. Armed not just with rifles, but with the fire of justice and memory, these men and women are walking back into their own communities with one mission: to liberate what belongs to them. The army is not sweeping through like conquerors. They're moving like guardians. Carefully, village by village, they push into territories held by terrorists, clearing paths, disarming explosives, dismantling enemy hideouts, and raising the Burkina flag once more. And with each flag that goes up, another family prepares to return home. In villages like Foubé, Nasumbu, and parts of Compiègne and Gourma, the results are already visible. Women who fled on foot are now dancing with their children in courtyards. Farmers are inspecting their abandoned fields, ready to plant again. The sound of silence has been replaced with joy, singing, prayer. A kind of spiritual rebirth is taking place. But this mission is not just physical. It is deeply symbolic. Reclaiming the villages means reclaiming identity, reclaiming dignity, reclaiming the truth that Burkina Faso belongs to Burkina and no one else. Each village secured is more than a tactical win. It's a moral victory. In one operation near Tuguri, troops not only flushed out terrorists, but uncovered detailed plans of attacks, hidden weapons, and foreign propaganda. It was proof that this war is not just local. It is fueled by interests that do not want Africa to stand on its own. But Burkina Faso is standing anyway. And make no mistake, this is no easy path. Terrorist groups have left behind IEDs, hidden traps, and sabotage. In Boucle du Mouhoun, an army convoy was hit. Soldiers were wounded, but they refused to retreat. Because retreat is not an option when your home is under siege. These are not just soldiers. They are brothers, fathers, neighbors. Fighting not for a flag alone, but for their mothers' farms, their sisters' safety, their children's future. This is what African resistance looks like. Not staged, not artificial, not dependent on foreign aid. Real, raw, righteous. It's important to pause here and thank you, our viewers, subscribers, and supporters of Voice of Africa. You make it possible to bring these stories to the forefront. While global media ignores the bravery of our people, you help us amplify it. Through your super thanks, your likes, your shares, you are part of this movement. If you haven't joined our community yet, now is the time. Stand with us. Stand with Africa. Back on the ground, the army's advance is accelerating. Over 40 villages have been liberated so far. Behind each successful mission, there's collaboration, local intelligence from civilians, drone support from military tech units, ground patrols led by mixed teams of soldiers and VDP fighters. The people are not just watching the army reclaim their land, they're helping make it happen. This synergy between the state and the people is what makes this operation so revolutionary. It is not a top-down mission, it is a bottom-up movement. And the world is watching, even if they pretend not to. Operation Reclaim the Villages is beginning to inspire a larger wave of cooperation across the Sahel. Burkina Faso's allies in Mali and Niger have expressed support, sharing intelligence and reinforcing borders. What we are seeing is the slow birth of a Pan-African security model, one based not on dependency, but sovereignty, not on imported solutions,